Sejam bem-vindos, senhoras e senhores. Vamos assistir aqui o eaplay Live 2020. Hoje só vai ser eu, por enquanto. Os meninos estavam meio ocupados. A gente também foi pego de surpresa, porque ninguém sabia ninguém tinha lembrado que ia ter a conferência da EA. Mas vamos aqui, dessa vez a gente vai ser gravado de novo, né? Por motivos de logística da gente. Mas nas próximas conferências, provavelmente da Xbox, vai ser todo mundo junto ao vivo, então não fiquem tristes. Estamos aí a 3 minutos do evento, então não tem muita coisa para se dizer, só os rumores, né, que estavam saindo, que talvez fossem ser... Talvez hoje a gente venha a ver um pouco mais daquele jogo do Star Wars, né, que é... Aquele Rogue Squadron, é como se fosse o Rogue Squadron. É como se fosse o antigo Rogue Squad do 64, só que agora é 5v5, né? Eles só deram um pequeno teaser com quase nada. Talvez a gente veja um pouco de gameplay disso. Tem-se também rumores, né? De uma reestruturação do Anthem, que já vem rolando faz meses isso. Ninguém consegue ainda dizer se realmente vai ou não ter isso. E também a gente vai ter os clássicos, né? FIFA, aquela parte chata da conferência, né? Jogo de esporte. Mas nada tão interessante. Eu dessa conferência mesmo, eu tô totalmente por fora. Eu não sei basicamente nada do que vai rolar. Ou seja, tudo que ocorrer aqui, se tiver reação da hora, vai ser honesta, porque eu não pesquiso nada. Tanto que eu não gosto tanto da EA. A única coisa boa da EA que saiu esses anos foi o quê? O último Star Wars, o Jedi Fallen Order, que eu ainda tô... Agora que eu tô jogando, né? Que na época tava meio carinho, então não tinha como eu pegar o jogo. Agora veio a promoção, eu peguei. Ah, jogo bom. Vou mentir não, jogo bom. Achei da hora. E eu não sei se eles vão anunciar outro jogo da franquia Star Wars, porque eles estão tendo que correr contra o tempo, especialmente porque eles estão perdendo a janela de período que eles podem fazer jogos. Eu não me lembro agora de cabeça se eles conseguiram ou não renovar esse contrato, né? Isso eu não tenho de cabeça agora. Mas se vier alguma coisa de Star Wars, eles vão jogar tudo que tiver agora debaixo dos panos, eles vão jogar, porque tá acabando o tempo e provavelmente eles não vão conseguir atualizar o contrato. Por conta também que a própria Disney talvez não queira, por motivos das últimas atuações dela com a franquia, né? Visto o Battlefront 2 e o 1, principalmente. Então, vamos ver no que dá, né? 60 segundinhos aqui, né? 60 segundos. De acordo aqui com o bagulhete, são 60 segundos. Agora, quero esperar pra ver, né? Se eles... também quero ver muita parte de indies dele, né? Que eu sei que a EA tem um plano, né? Justamente que é para poder ajudar desenvolvedores que estão começando agora. Então, se tiver alguma coisa relativa aos indies, eu vou gostar muito, porque normalmente é o que a melhor parte da EA é os indies, né? Tanto que talvez tenha do mesmo estúdio que fez o... meu Deus, eu esqueci o nome agora. Esquece. Passa a parte eu corto. Vambora. Opa, deixa eu ver. Deixa eu dar um F5 aqui, só o básico. Com certeza vai... Outra coisa legal. Será que eles vão anunciar o Apex? Que tava tendo um rumor de que o Apex ia sim receber um port para o Nintendo Switch. Eu não sei se isso é verdade. É só um rumor que eu vi lá na Switch Brasil, o pessoal comentando bastante. Pode ser que sim, eu acredito que sim. Eles podem dar um jeito de portar o jogo para o Switch. Vai ser meio sofrível, principalmente questão de resolução e também por causa do tamanho do mapa e número de jogadores. Mas existe uma possibilidade deles conseguirem fazer isso, né? Então, só resta saber se eles vão conseguir fazer esse port funcionar. Porque se ficar porco demais, meu amigo, nem adianta tanto. Opa, já estamos aqui nos 2 minutos. Vou diminuir um pouquinho aqui. Esse negócio do YouTube fica muito alto, velho. 2 minutitos clássicos, né? Falar nisso, provavelmente semana que vem vai ter a Direct de Pokémon, outro projeto que eles falaram que era um projeto grande. Na última conferência da Pokémon que a gente cobriu, fez também em formato de vídeo, a gente tava perguntando se poderia ser até ser o Pokémon Stadium, né? A volta do Pokémon Stadium. Mas eu acho que provavelmente não, eles vão fazer outra coisa fora da caixa. Se for a Game Freak, provavelmente também outro formato assim de Pokémon, RPG. Se não, talvez possa até o segundo Pokémon. Eu queria muito que voltasse, que é um jogo que eu achei da hora. Não joguei muito, mas porque eu não tenho tantos, eu não tive Wii U e nem Switch, então eu só jogava quando eu podia com o pessoal, né? Vamos lá, um minutito. Cara, agora eu quero saber se eles vão falar alguma coisa relacionada ao Anthem. É isso que eu quero saber, porque aquele jogo veio porco. Resta saber se eles vão fazer alguma coisa boa, né, em relação a ele agora. Talvez finalmente implementar alguma coisa decente. Nós. Talvez o André ou o Rodrigo entrem aí na... Oh, caramba. Alto. Pronto. 20 segundinhos. Tomara que também essa conferência não seja chata, né, cara? Porque, sinceramente, as conferências daí, eles sempre tentar fazer aquele negócio. Ah, nós somos legais, não sei o que, não sei o que. Aí fica muito chato, velho. Só mostra jogo, mano. Vamos lá. Ó, a 17. Vou tentar ajustar aqui a qualidade pra ficar boa. Motion graphics da hora. Vou omitir
Hello
não.
and welcome everyone to eaplay 2020.
É.
We're happy that you're joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so, we've got so
45?
much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games, and a lot of news to share. But
Ó,
before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to first responders, medical staff, and essential personnel. This has certainly been a challenging year. From natural disasters like the bushfires in my home country to the devastating COVID-19 pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy at every turn.
boa.
I also want to thank our teams for their amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been able to achieve is nothing short of inspiration.
Realmente porque, cara, esse período
We're
pra
also
desenvolvedor
deeply
deve estar um
thankful to all of
inferno,
you,
cara.
our players. Even when we've had to stay physically apart, billions of you are using games to come together, to play, and do amazing things for each other. You've shown why this is truly the greatest form of entertainment on the planet. This is also a critical time for the movement to end racism and racial injustice in this world.
Caraca, eles estão fazendo um grande
and there is much to be
disclaimer,
done
muito
to
bom.
drive real and meaningful change. A couple of weeks ago, we shared some actions that Electronic Arts is taking. We will not rest on this. It's a long-term commitment. We're here for players of every color, background, religion, and personal preference. We will continue to build strong representation in our games, and we are focused on making our communities fun, inclusive, and positive places to play. We also have real work to do to bring greater diversity into our company, and we are committed to doing that work. Today, we're here because of the power of games. Games bring us together. They can make our lives better, they can teach us, they can provide escape and self-expression. And most of all, games can be fun. All of us at Electronic Arts believe in that, and it's why we're excited to get up every morning to make great experiences for all of you. So thanks for being here with us. And now, let's get into some games.
Ah, será que vai ser Rapid Fire? Pelo Sony? Tomara que não tem...
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and welcome
você-
to EA Play.
cara.
We had an incredible show in LA planned for you. Huge stage, massive setup, these giant monitors. I was gonna fly in on an X-Wing. I was gonna land the X-Wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt cannon, bam, shooting out game consoles. Then Carol Baskin, some tigers. That last part was all me. Then, because of circumstances beyond our control, we had to come up with something a little different. Instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers. What's that, Jane? No tigers. So you lied. Okay. All right. I'm being told there are no tigers, but whatever. We're still going to bring you the EA play you know and love. Huge surprises, big announcements, incredible reveals, and never-before-seen gameplay. Coming up over the next hour, we've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback, a look at a new way Star Wars fans can live out their greatest fantasies this year, plus a sneak peek at the future. Oh, and pay close attention because today you could win one of thousands of Steam codes for more than a dozen great EA games on Steam. Throughout the show, keep an eye out for discreetly placed golden letters. Write them down as they appear, and at the end of the show, we'll tell you where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games on Steam.
Rapaz, eu vou fazer isso, ó.
Who am I kidding? None of us can
Eu quero.
But enough talking.
Eu quero.
Let's see some games.
Eu não vou
Up first,
fazer pegar
we're heading to the
joguinhos, né?
Outlands. That's right. It's Apex Legends time.
Ó, Apex. Talvez anúncio.
Anyone want to take me out?
You should smile more.
Season 5.
Hey Apex fans, the battle just keeps getting bigger. Thanks to you, Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started. Season 4 saw more of you jumping into the fight than ever before, and you've kept that amazing momentum going forward, making
Cara, eles têm feito muitas atualizações do Apex, né, cara? Eu sou péssimo nisso. Sou péssimo pra jogos de tiro. Mas dizer que o jogo é ruim, com certeza não é não.
A major map change to Kings Canyon. Rest in peace, Skulltown. An all-new ranked series and a ton of quality of life updates. But it's about to get even better. Today, I'm here to tell you about what's coming next to Season 5 with our latest collection event, Lost Treasures. Take a look.
Mais eventos, né? Novo herói?
Adventurers, raiders, explorers.
É herói que se fala? Não sei.
They risk everything in search of fame, fortune, and answers. Few find what they're looking for. But if they survive, they might walk away with lost treasures.
I'll high-five you all when I see you. Mobile respawn beacon here.
É tipo uma caça ao tesouro com um tiro?
Check yourself or wreck yourself.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Ah.
Who needs guns? I don't need guns.
What?
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk away without it. 너를 찾을 거야.
Oh. Boa. Será que vai ser tipo caça ao tesouro ou só colocar coisas a respeito? Collection event.
As you just saw, the Lost Treasures collection event brings with it a ton of great content, including a new limited time mode, Armed and Dangerous Evolved. It's the return of a fan favorite, snipers and shotties only, but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
All armor is Evo armor, and we're removing all of the respawn beacons across the entire map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring back your teammates with the help of a new item, the mobile respawn beacon.
Entendi.
You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when, and more importantly, where you bring your teammates back into the battle.
Entendi.
Lost Treasures also introduces a new town takeover, Crypto's Map Room, which gives players a closer look at what motivates this drone-wielding hacker.
Tipo, eles estão fazendo um modo...
The Lost Treasures collection delivers a bunch of exclusive content you can earn by completing challenges, as well as all new event-exclusive cosmetic items.
As armaduras são muito da hora, velho.
Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of himself.
Excited to see you all in the ring. Don't worry, there's plenty of me's to go around.
And the best part is you don't have to wait that long. Lost Treasures drops on Tuesday, June 23rd. And that's not all, Apex fans. The battle is expanding.
Ó.
That's right. This fall we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam.
Ah,
I know you're
Steam.
hoping, wondering,
Nossa,
praying. So before you
Steam.
ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex this fall.
What?
It's been one of the biggest requests we
Caraca.
get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it to our fans. What am I forgetting? Oh yeah, one last thing. Let's make it official.
Ah,
We're huge fans of
garoto.
Nintendo here at Respawn.
Olha aí, eu
We're
sabia, mano.
incredibly excited to be bringing Apex Legends to the Switch this
Então
fall.
vão ter crossplay pra
And we'll
todos
share more
eles?
details in the months ahead. So
Todos
that means you'll be
eles?
able to squad up no matter
What
where you and
the
your friends
fuck,
prefer to play.
mano?
Xbox, PlayStation, Switch.
Isso é bom
or on the
demais,
PC
velho.
via Origin and Steam.
Se eu jogasse, eu
We're throwing out a
jogaria.
lifeline and healing the divide
Caraca,
between the
muito
On behalf
mesmo.
of the entire Apex team, we want to thank our incredible
Muito
community.
bom,
Your passion
parabéns.
for the game is truly
Aí,
inspiring.
boa. Respawn aí,
We look
mano,
forward
botou
to
pra
seeing you
lascar.
all in the arena. And
Muito
don't
bom.
forget, check out Lost Treasures on June 23rd.
Caraca, cara.
Oh man, that was amazing. I think I'm hyperbolic. I think I'm hypervent. I've had a really good time here.
Cara, eles fizeram um personagem muito bom, esse Mirage, velho. Ele é muito bem humorado.
Soul, everyone.
Ah.
One thing I admire about
The
Apex
Sims?
Legends is its commitment to having such a diverse range of characters. At The Sims, we've always believed representation
Vai
and
botar
diversity in
crossover?
games is critically important. Perhaps now more than ever. It's difficult to put into words just how meaningful it can be to see yourself reflected in the games you play.
Verdade.
So, here to tell you in their own words are a few members of our Sims community.
Hã?
It's a very
Ah,
interesting
tá.
thing to explore.
Pensei que ele tava.
It feels empowering, actually, and very moving.
It really taught me a lot. The importance of just like keeping relationships good with people.
It's probably like the only place where I was open.
They get to see my personality first before seeing my disability, I guess you could say.
I found myself to be the only black child in my school. I was discriminated, I was bullied. My skin tone, my height, and my teeth.
First realized that I was trans, and I was like praying to God to undo it. I have this world where I can express myself and be myself.
Where I come from, who I am, the color of my skin, you know, who I'm attracted to, let any of that get in the way. It was no barriers.
No matter where I was or
Cara,
what I
é
was
uma
going
coisa
through, I
interessante
had my
isso,
safe
cara.
place.
A gente
This
não
is
para pra perceber
plausible.
que às
This is a
vezes
future you can have.
essas
Almost
coisas
like I was
tão
peeking
simples
into the future and I didn't know
significam
it at the
tanto pra
time,
tanta
but it
gente,
gave me
sabe,
hope.
cara?
It gave me a sense of hope that I could build a life that looked like that.
The Sims
Yeah.
is almost like a utopia of what I hope our world eventually becomes.
As I got more comfortable with my character in the game, I got more comfortable with myself.
I play to build me.
I play to express myself.
I play to make a difference.
I play to feel good about myself.
I play to have confidence.
To have me time.
design.
Fuel my creativity.
It's more than just a game. It's creating your life.
É. Tem muita gente que usa os jogos justamente pra poder falar coisas que não consegue, né, cara? Tá preso nelas. Nada sobre de uma
As you
expansão,
just
né?
saw, there are so
Huh?
many reasons why I am proud to be part of the Sims global community. We want the Sims to be a place of unity and hope. A place where you can be your authentic self and build your vision for our shared world. A place to imagine what's possible. To our Simmers, thank you for everything you've done to make your communities, virtual and real, a better place. Now, I know some of you tuned in hoping for some Sims news, and we'll have plenty
Ó.
to share as the summer goes on, but
Cara,
we
tem
do
uma
have one
galera
announcement
que
for you.
gosta de The Sims
We'll
que
be
eu
welcoming
conheço.
players
Tem
on
um
a
até
whole
aqui
new
atrás de
platform
mim,
as
mas
The Sims 4 arrives
deixa
on
quieto.
Steam today. Take a look.
Atualização The Sims. Ah, Steam? Já tava na Steam? What? Então quer dizer que a EA tá finalmente deixando a Origin assim meio que de lado e decidindo abraçar a Steam? Ah, é? Cara, mas é muita expansão, velho, pra esse jogo. Acho que já fizeram um cálculo de quantos custaria comprar todas as expansões de The Sims aí. É absurdo o preço, mano. Tipo, é pra mais de 4 mil reais, velho. What? Baby Yoda? Rapaz, olha aí, mano. Quem diria?
Hey everyone, Alex here from the social team, and joining me today from our community team is Freeman.
Hey folks, yes, we're here to tell you that it's not just The Sims 4 arriving on Steam today. 5 more great EA games, including Titanfall 2, A Way Out, and Dead Space 3, are all playable right this second.
And when EA Access arrives on Steam this fall, you can get all those great titles and a ton more with your membership.
You can also expect to see our new releases on Steam too. One of the first arrived just a short while ago with full mod support via Steamworks.
The critics love it, and we know you will too. This is Command & Conquer Remastered.
Ah, o Command & Conquer. A gente viu, acho que, se não me engano, no PC Gaming Show. Foi. Cara, eu nunca fui muito fã de RTS, cara. Eu nunca fui muito... Nem fui fã e nem fui muito bom. Eu sempre fui horrível pra essas coisas. Ó. Estão colocando muita coisa nesse pacote, viu, mano?
Welcome back, Commander.
Olha. Agora? Opa.
And Steam isn't the only platform getting some love. We'll be bringing games to more platforms than ever.
You can expect 7 new games coming to Switch in the next 12 months, including Burnout Paradise coming tomorrow and Apex Legends later this year. And we're bringing crossplay to many of your favorite games too, starting with Need for Speed Heat and continuing with some new titles being revealed later in the show.
It's all about giving you the freedom to play what you want, where you want, and
cara,
with who
é uma coisa que eu realmente espero para essa geração que tá vindo, cara.
Now, let's reveal some more games.
Crossplay, cara. Crossplay deve ser quase obrigatório, velho. Porque não é porque você decidiu por uma plataforma que você tem que basicamente abdicar de jogar com seus amigos, cara. Eu tô anotando aqui, viu?
Once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam. So stay tuned and find out where to enter the code at the end of the show. Now, if you follow my content at all, then you know there's nothing I love more than buffalo wings and discovering inventive new games. Well, I don't have any buffalo wings, but I do have something just as tasty. Over the past couple of years, EA has partnered with the amazing studios like Haze Light and Zoink to give us such creative titles as A Way Out and Faye. Here to explain how they do it are a few of the talented developers working on the next wave of EA originals.
Ah, é o programa de indie deles. Zoink, Velen Studios, Haze Light, beleza? Eu achei muito legal. Já gostei da apresentação. Já gostei. Cara, eu amo animação, cara.
There are times where you've got to like break past your own sort of mental blocks, even if that meant building a whole new kind of game engine.
We get to do the game we want to do.
Oh, Joseph Ferris.
Nothing, and I mean nothing, comes into the game if it doesn't follow the vision.
We can really push our ideas further and bigger than we first imagined.
Acho muito da hora. Boa. A apresentação em si tá muito boa, cara. Gostei que manteve curto, porém o papo foi legal. Sabe por quê? Porque foi justamente utilizando uma coisa boa pra chamar sua atenção. Animação, cara. Qual é a melhor forma? Muito bom.
Quiet leader, Joseph Ferris.
Aí, o Joseph.
Please welcome Joseph Ferris.
Eles lembraram até de... Mano, a EA nunca mais vai esquecer isso. Caraca, mano.
Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. The Oscars, you know?
Esse momento foi épico, velho. Cara, eles estão utilizando isso a vapor.
Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut, 1977. I lived there 10 years. There was civil war and there was a lot of bad stuff happening there. We tried to move 5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in. And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know. My third movie, Zozo, it's basically
Eu acho muito da hora esse negócio, cara. Contar o background dos
I've done 5 feature movies and now I've done 3 games.
Dos
and
devs,
it's way
cara.
hard to make a game. It's almost like the audience have control of the pacing of the story, while in movies it's being paced for you. In video
Porque
games,
você
there's
consegue
so much to be
identificar,
explored
cara,
from a
o que
storytelling
influencia
perspective
ele.
because of the interactivity. There are some studios out there that are making games that have good stories, but they pretty much have one mechanic they like reuse all the time. The designers and the story writers are kind of like doing 2 different games. That's why I founded Hazelight, to keep pushing the boundaries of what is possible in games. That's what game number 3 from Hazelight is all about. And action. The new game, It Takes Two, is a co-op action-adventure platformer that will blow your f***ing mind away. The story starts out with a small family. Cody, May, that's the parents, and then Rose, the little daughter. So Cody and May are about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and clay, and these dolls magically come alive and actually controls both Cody and May. And you could say you're almost controlling their emotions. You're almost playing their emotions. There's even levels where we're actually making a mechanic for their emotions. So again, marrying the story and the mechanics. And I think for the players, that's gonna feel very new, different, and
muito
unique.
legal,
I haven't
cara.
played anything like this before.
Caraca!
It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller coaster crashes and you fly into the sky and get up into space. And when you're in space, you're like, what the f am I doing up here? And then maybe you get back to Earth again. That's the best way to describe
Cara, ele é
It
muito
Takes
legal.
Two,
Mano, é tipo assim, ele é muito legal. O dev em si, o diretor é muito legal. Cara, eu fiquei interessante. Eu queria ver o jogo, né, cara?
That was the best way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this original train rolling, and let's stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Klaus and Olav from Zoink Games.
Vamos ver esses outros, né? Os outros indies. Eles são considerados indies porque eles têm o suporte, o aporte. Que nem é indie mesmo.
Unfortunately, I didn't bring you any Swedish fish, but we do
Eu já tô curtindo a vibe do negócio, cara. Concept ali. Cara, isso tá me lembrando muito o Estranho Mundo de Jack, velho.
And I think my friend Olav would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. And for our next game, though,
Mas cabelo. O cabelo é da hora, velho.
Something out of a gothic fairy tale. What started with a mood and some paintings.
Cara, tá muito. Parece muito Tim Burton, velho, isso, mano.
Like something out of a beautiful twisted dream. And that's the world of random.
Lost and Random is the story of Even, a little girl with a big heart and an even bigger temper.
Concepts, velho, que coisa mais
linda. After a horrible event that changes her life, she embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of random. But fortunately, she's not alone. Just like I have Olav, Even also has a crazy little weird friend thing with her.
Along her journey, Even discovers Dicey, a playful, loyal, almost puppy-like dice companion that gives her the power to really change things in the kingdom of random. Despite the name, in Even's world, randomness is
O que eu acho mais legal, cara, é que os melhores títulos até agora que estão me impressionando da nova geração e da geração atual não são os AAAs, velho, são os estúdios menores.
Against the backdrop of a mysterious world, but it holds a modern message that's really relevant to our world right now.
I think we can all relate to the desire to try and control the chaos around us. With Dicey's help, though, Even learns the power in doing just the opposite. Embrace the randomness, accept the uncertainties in life.
Os concepts estão me comprando, mano. Mas me mostra um pouquinho do gameplay, pelo amor de
Deus. Could change the course of life with the roll of a dice. What would you do? Play it safe or trust in yourself and take a chance? We can't wait for you to play and find out.
We're still a long ways from launch, but we hope you will join Even and Dicey on their journey next year. Until then, please enjoy this first look at Lost and Random.
Welcome to Random.
Agora eu quero ver. Olá. Nossa,
The
mãe.
world of random bends with the roll of one dice. A dice that is ruled.
Nossa, já. Nossa, velho. É um stop motion, velho. Que coisa mais linda.
Transforming the fates of people just like you. But what if I told you there is another dice?
Diz que isso é gameplay mesmo, que não, tipo assim, que não é só pre-render. Por favor. Tá muito lindo, velho.
The curse of random.
Nossa, velho. É como se você estivesse jogando Nightmare Before Christmas, mano. Que direção de arte, velho.
No, Dicey. They should be scared of us. Right?
Lost in Random. Nossa, velho. Que jogo da hora.
That's a look at Lost in Random in man. Embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day of my life. Ah! Do you know I was gonna do that? You didn't know that. Dicey's my spirit animal. The game's out next year. But
Caraca, mas vai demorar. Mas eu vou querer. Esse daí me chamou muita atenção. Lost in Random. Muito bom.
At Final Strike Games, our team of experienced industry veterans have worked on incredible multiplayer franchises. We are passionately focused on making great multiplayer games. That's why I am incredibly excited to announce that we have partnered with the talented team at EA to release our first ever title, Rocket Arena.
Ah,
As
outro
you'll see,
Battle
we stay
Royale?
loyal to the name of the game. It's a rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the action quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience to play with friends. I think you're gonna love what we've got in store for you.
Talvez não
Here's the
seja o
all-new
feeling pra mim,
trailer
cara.
of Rocket Arena. Enjoy.
Rockets away!
Let's kick this into gear. The trophy will soon be mine.
5 contra 5, talvez?
Have you ever wondered why life is so good on Crater? Sure, we've got the beautiful beaches.
Cannonball!
Quality
Arena.
public transportation. And exotic destinations.
Os cenários estão bonitos. Vou mentir não, mas
People are courteous and friendly.
não é, eu acho que não é o meu.
Always
Ó,
happy to help their fellow
terceira pessoa já ajuda um pouquinho. Chega de primeira pessoa, eu não aguento mais.
is so good. We've got rockets.
É, 6v6? 6v6 ou 3v3? Pelo tamanho do mapa, talvez seja um 3v3. 3v3. Eita, quase que eu não saio. É 3v3, é. E tipo, a arena é muito pequenininha, então ela deve ter várias interações. Então 3v3 é melhor. Vão ter habilidades, seguir o estilo Overwatch. Beleza. Não é bem estilo Overwatch, né? Tipo, é Team Fortress, né? Que é se você for pegar o original, né? É, interessante. PS4, Xbox One, PC.
So as you just saw, rockets
É.
are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top,
Não
there's
é
a lot
ruim,
to
mas
master.
também não é excepcional, né? É normal. Bom.
You'll have
bonzinho.
a range of rocket-powered abilities
chama
to
muita
blast
atenção, não.
opponents out of the arena, and an arsenal of evasive moves. Rocket jump, rocket climb, and dodge to avoid getting knocked out yourself. Don't worry though, you're never out of the action for long. Even when you're out, you'll fly right back into the fray. You'll also be able to really customize your own unique look and playstyle.
Eita,
Each of
mano.
the 10 heroes available at launch have their own rocket-powered abilities.
Vai ser free to play?
And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to further refine each of your heroes' playstyles. Plus, every character has 100 levels of progression,
that unlock new cosmetics and rewards. All that and much more when Rocket Arena arrives on July 14th.
Oh, em julho já?
And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th, and brings with it a blast pass and a ton of free content,
Vai ser free to play. Certeza que vai ser de graça.
And a new playable character. Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're thrilled to announce crossplay support.
Crossplay já
right from the
de
start.
primeira. Boa.
So grab your friends, regardless of their platform, and get ready to blast off with Rocket Arena on July 14th on PlayStation, Xbox, Origin, and Steam. And we'll be sharing more gameplay right after the show with the help of some great content creators. So check us out on YouTube at the link below.
Rocket Arena.
See you in the arena.
Oh, foi uma entrevista boa que não foi curta nem longa
You've all been
demais.
keeping track of the golden letters hidden throughout the show and nearly cracked the code. Here's a hint. It's not Kanye. Keep an eye out for the last couple of letters, and then at the end of the show, we'll reveal where you need to go to enter the code at a chance to win.
Eu tô pegando meus códigos aqui, viu? Minhas
Now, from the
letrinhas.
future of rocket warfare, we head to a different kind of battle. It's the real reason I didn't get any sleep last night, and if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons. Now, okay,
sim.
I promise you, we
Star
are
Wars,
going to
né?
get a first look at some brand new gameplay in just a moment. But first, for
sim.
anyone who doesn't fully grasp why I'm so excited, earlier this
Reassistiu o
week,
trailer?
EA and Lucasfilm dropped a trailer
sério?
that literally
Reassistiu
gave me
o
all the
trailer?
feels, chills, joy, excitement, and then more chills on top of that. Take a look.
É sério que a gente vai reassistir o trailer? Caraca, eu tô sentindo... Acho que qual foi o jogo? Foi o Battlefield. Foi o Battlefield que lançou o mesmo trailer umas 10 vezes. Na E3 eu acho que do ano retrasado.
Perfect shot.
Aí ele não aprende, velho. Aí ele não aprende.
Makes history.
5 pilots.
One squadron.
Eu espero que o gameplay seja da hora, né? Não sou muito fã de jogo multiplayer competitivo, mas nunca se sabe, né? Quando é Star Wars a gente sempre abre uma exceção.
Wow. The 8-year-old and all of us is celebrating and excited. The 37-year-old man on this couch is excited. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second year in a row, I have the honor and privilege of helping introduce a new Star Wars title. And here, to put the hype in hyperdrive, is none other than Motive's creative director, Ian Frazier. Hello, Ian.
Hey, Greg. How you doing?
Não seja longo,
great.
por
How
favor,
are you?
Doing
essa
good. Happy to
entrevista.
actually get to show this to people.
I bet. Now, in my copious notes I have on you, I'm told you are quite the Star Wars fan and have been a long time. How long have you liked Star Wars?
I've been a Star Wars fan for pretty much my whole life. I don't even remember the first time I saw the movies. And as a kid, there was a lot of different parts of Star Wars I loved.
Dungeons
One of
and
them
Dragons
was being a
ali.
pilot, that idea of climbing into an X-Wing or a TIE fighter. So, you know, I played all the flight games in the 90s.
Jedi
and I got
Fallen
pretty
Order,
obsessive
versão
about them. I'd
HQ.
pause, meticulously draw the insides of the cockpits and stuff. And actually, I dug up some of those drawings from my parents' attic over the holidays.
We're showing them right now to the world. This strikes
Rapaz.
me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
I think at Motive you'll find that quite a few people have that level of Star Wars fandom. When we started this project, I talked to a lot of people as they joined
Livro
the team.
dos Siths
and
ali?
a lot of them had similar kinds of stories.
É, o
of
livro dos
things they'd
Siths
done
e
as
dos
kids.
Jedi ali
One of them
atrás.
even built a functional cockpit in his garage.
Wow, that's fandom on another level. How do you guys go from being a fan, drawing what you see in the game, or building a cockpit in your garage, to actually making this game?
Well, I think that fandom, just love of Star Wars, has provided a really good foundation for us. But on top of that, of course, the team at Motive got a lot of experience working with Star Wars when they worked on Battlefront 2. And when Battlefront 2 wrapped up, there was a really small group of us that were really into particularly the pilot experience within Star Wars. And we wanted to make something
Então
new,
será que a
something
mesma
that really
galera
went
que fez
all in
aquele
on
lance
that
do
part
VR?
of the fantasy. And so we did kind of a
Do
grassroots
PS4?
initiative, or started a little passion project, and that ramped up into eventually what is the game we're going to show you today.
You talk about, you know, your passion for this, your nostalgia for Star Wars flight games of the past. How do you honor that but make something brand new?
It's been interesting. You know, we're trying to kind of pull from that spiritual heritage of many different games in that time period. At the same time, we want to do something that feels fresh and new for fans today. And so what we've tried to look at is sort of the spiritual core of what I think are the best of the Star Wars flight games of the past. And what they did that I love is that they made that part of the universe real. The level of depth and detail that they show in the ships, the way that you control them, is something that I remember fondly from my childhood, and is something that we're trying to do very much.
Realmente, para quem jogou os jogos do 64 e PC, cara, você ter jogo de esquadrão é muito massa.
But as you get deeper into it, you start learning how to divert energy from your lasers to your engines, how to shift your shields from the front to the back to cover your butt in a dogfight.
Então vai ser mais simulativo.
Or at the higher levels of skill, you could do really crazy stuff. Like you can boost your engines, fly ahead, cut them off, whip around 180 and shoot a missile off your own tail while drifting backwards. Like real ace pilot stuff. And that's really where we have a lot of fun with the game.
I want to do that. I want to learn how to do that.
Então, tipo, eles realmente pensaram bem no sistema do jogo justamente para poder gerar essa imersão, né?
It's actually some of both. So the game starts with a brand new single player story. Takes place a little bit after Return of the Jedi, and it has kind of a unique dual perspective approach to it. So when the game starts, you're going to create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot, and you're going to alternate between their perspectives mission to mission over the course of the story. You're going to meet a diverse cast of characters along the way, and also a few familiar faces.
Tomara que não seja uma merda que nem o do Battlefront,
campanha. You say, hey, I want to try multiplayer. We want to make it really easy for you to hop online with your friends and play competitive space battles at that point. And so we've done a lot to try to reduce the barriers, to make it as easy as possible for you to play with your friends. And so I'm happy to say we fully support crossplay. You could be on PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Tem que ter mais isso, cara. Crossplay, cara.
Or in VR.
Caramba.
Which, fun fact, the entire game supports VR from beginning to end. It's pretty cool. But regardless of how you're playing, which platform, they can all play together. Just hook up with your friend, connect, have an awesome space battle.
Caraca.
You just started my mind, man. Like, I don't...
Boa.
That's awesome.
Isso eu apoio, cara.
The big question, when can people actually play it?
Not too long, actually. Star Wars Squadrons is coming out on October 2nd.
Okay, not too long at all.
Não é tão longe. Ele vai pegar justamente aquela janela que foi deixada por conta do Cyberpunk, que foi lá pra novembro.
Can we see some new gameplay of it? Can we see any
isso eu quero ver.
Absolutely. I kind of figured you might want to. On behalf of everyone at Motive and the team at Lucasfilm, I am very happy to show you the world's first look at gameplay of Star Wars Squadrons. Enjoy.
Vamos ver. Tomara que seja muito bom, porque pelo que ele falou, cara, o sistema de voo vai ser bem complexo até. Dando muitas possibilidades, porque você tem que gerar assim a energia, né?
The second Death Star is gone, but the Imperial fleet is still a threat. Vanguard Squadron, let's make history.
This is it, Titan Squadron. Everything we've done has led to this.
Liga lá, meu filho. Cara,
tô passando o que já botou quanto é que é o valor da cobrança da mensalidade pra voar na nave?
Cara, até agora eles não falaram nada sobre isso não. Mas ó, não vou mentir não. Tá da hora, cara, até agora. Muito crossplay. Teve um título que eu achei fantástico. Não duvido muita coisa não. Tem umas coisas boas aqui. Ó, vai ter campanha single player esse Star Wars aí. Agora tomara que não seja tão pouco como o do Battlefront 2, né?
You'll experience this world through your cockpit. The instrumentation in front of you provides critical feedback about power management, targeting and shielding.
Caraca, mano, o sistema de voo vai ser bem preenchido, viu?
On increasingly challenging missions.
Hello, Vanguard. Welcome to the Nadiri dockyards.
One of my spies has linked the attacks with the New Republic Starhawk project.
The story of the two pilots you play
Stick together.
will shape the balance of power in the galaxy.
Get ready.
Let him have it.
take the fight online, you'll need flight time with all 8 ships. Fighters are the most flexible and versatile, able to handle any situation. Interceptors are fast and highly maneuverable.
Let's get them.
Eles estão incluindo as classes.
Starfighters. That was kind of fun. Support ships can keep allies safe and stocked up, as well as disrupting enemy fighters.
Nice.
Bombers are the heavy hitters, able to deal devastating damage to enemy flagships and starfighters.
If you've got a preferred component and need something customized,
customização de nave. Mas só... Tomara que seja só cosmético, né? Poxa, até, mano. Holy shit. Quanta gente, mano.
You can dramatically change your loadout depending on your squadron's strategy. Finally got him. This will be critical in Star Wars Squadrons multiplayer modes.
Vamos ver os modos. Dogfight, clássico.
Dogfights.
Clássico.
This is an all-out 5v5 battle. Fine-tune your loadouts to work as a team.
Moving in on the enemy.
Utilize components like tractor beams, turrets, and mines to slow down your opponents or set up your squad mates for the kill.
Em tese isso é legal, velho.
For teams looking for an even greater challenge, it's time to prove yourself in Star Wars Squadron's signature mode.
Fleet Battle. Caraca.
Fleet battles are multi-stage conflicts.
Estilo Battlefield, o Battlefield colocou. Como você tem vários cenários e você tem que avançar sobre eles. E avançando meio que uma mini campanha dentro do multiplayer. Parece ser muito da hora, velho. Não vou mentir, não.
Push the front line by winning the dogfight in the center of the map. Next, attack or defend 2 medium-sized capital ships.
We've lost our capital ships.
And finally, the ultimate goal. Target and destroy the subsystems of your opponent's massive flagship and take it down.
Shields are disabled.
At each phase, your squadron either pushes the line forward or falls back to defend.
Keep our flagship
E mano, esse jogo vai ser da hora.
It's your squadron's choice of how to
Se eu gostar de... Se eu fosse bom em jogo assim, mano, eu até que eu jogaria, mas eu só rio, mas o jogo é bom, mano.
Stealth and subversion.
Mano, esses driftzão vão ser da hora, viu, mano?
Or brutal bombardment.
That ship is vulnerable. Take your shot.
We need to hurry.
Mas será que realmente esse sistema vai ser tão complexo a chegar no nível que você vai ter que realmente prestar atenção em relação a manejar a energia da nave, cara? Nossa, velho! Da hora!
This is Star Wars Squadrons.
Aí!
Join the galaxy's finest.
Será que no futuro eles vão implementar algum, sei lá, um modo onde você possa jogar com, tipo, mais jogadores, tipo, realmente um Fleet Battle de verdade, tipo, 20 contra 20, sei lá, modo Battle Royale, já que tá tão na moda. Da hora, velho. Boa. Agora vem a parte chata. Agora vem a parte chata.
I can't wait to show you guys what we have in store for you this season. This is EA Sports, next level.
Next Gen World Premiere.
You feel it all.
You feel that burst of speed?
É coisa de ser corpo pro André. Não é corpo pra mim, não.
I'm not afraid of anything. Not afraid to hit or get hit.
This game is the one true love.
Makes me feel like somebody. I never thought I could rise to another way. It's just me and the keeper. My heart is like...
Ei, fela.
Ei, mano, agora tá na parte dos esportes agora.
Pô, tu quita aí que tem 15 minutos pra ti, né?
Beleza.
You know what it sounds like?
E o Rodrigo morreu.
60,000 people singing your song. I can't live without that feeling.
Em tese é pra tá acabando já o evento.
Put football in my heart. Feel it in your hands.
Face it.
See the unknown.
Face my fears.
You live to fight again. I want the real thing. I want that sweat dripping, shin splitting, hair raising. I want to live in the floodlights. I want to feel it all.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
A parte de esportes a gente deixa passar, né?
Now, that's a lot to look forward to, but there's more. Here to tell us about the future of gaming is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks, Greg, and thanks, Lamar. Welcome to the EA Sports family. There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you, and that's just the beginning. As you've seen throughout the show today, our electronic artists are working hard to bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends, and Command & Conquer. These games all exist because of you. Your voices are heard, and we are acting on your feedback. Now, we've talked a lot about all the exciting games you'll be playing this year, but our studios are working even further out, creating new experiences, new stories, new gameplay, all enabled by new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come, we don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working on. Generation shifts are an opportunity to push beyond the boundaries of gaming as we know it today. And this time is no different. Our studios are taking their crazy ambitious ideas and making them real. Criterion is known for how their games feel. From superior physics to nuanced details of gameplay, this team hand curates the moment-to-moment experience.
Bonito pra caramba, né,
And with the new consoles this year, there will be a seamless immersion which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds.
O pessoal sempre tá batendo. Opa! Que é isso? Opa!
Isso
é Dragon Age?
And we're using this next generation of technology to make those fantasy worlds your
Isso é Dragon Age?
For every console generation, DICE sets the bar for excellence in audio and visual presentation. We are creating epic battles at a scale and fidelity
será que aquilo ali foi Dragon Age?
You've experienced before. At Motive, we are working on a highly ambitious and innovative new game that puts the power and creativity in your hands.
Que é isso?
And it's an experience that would have been impossible without next-gen technology.
Que jogo é esse?
This is just the beginning of the things we are working on, and there is so much more to come. The future of EA Studios is not just about new technology. It's about you, your voices, your ideas. We want to be where you come to play. We want to make games for everyone. So please keep giving us your feedback and let's build the future together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off, there's just one more game we would love to share.
Será que é Dragon Age agora?
Darren, over to you.
Thank you. So the moment is here. We finally get to say,
we're back. We're doing it. Skate's happening. We're rolling.
Oh, skate!
Got together. It's the beginning. The skate evolution continues.
We've been waiting years, honestly.
Caraca, maluco. Os caras veio da
time with the right idea and really pleased
será
to
que
say
foi
that
por
we're
causa...
here.
Ei, será que foi por causa que eles só foram anunciar agora por conta do Tony Hawk?
It takes a little while to find Cuz or wake him up.
Dude, harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the beginning.
And seriously, we really can't wait to bring you guys
Caraca,
in
vai ter uma série de jogos de skate, né, mano?
Your patience and all the support that you've shown, you know, us
Poxa,
to get to this point.
Uns 3, eu acho.
It's amazing. We cannot believe you commented this into existence. Amazing. Skate changed my life. Thank you so much. Skate forever.
Guys, we did it. We brought back skate. Thank you to EA. Thank you to Cuz. Thank you to Darren. Thank you to you. Thank you to me. I can't believe that I'm so happy and my heart rate. Is this what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it. Before we go, because I love you guys, here are the last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to player.gg/EA and enter.
Eu vou tacar esse código aí que eu quero o jogo, viu?
Free game sponsored by
Quero o jogo.
player.gg. You can find the official rules and everything else over at player.gg/EA. Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate gaming. Thank you for being part of EA Play. Until next time, I'll see you online, and it's been my pleasure to serve you.
Olha. Vou mentir não. O evento foi bom. Não foi excepcional, mas foi bom. Posso dizer que foi bom. Foi realmente bom. Não tô falando. Não é bullshitando não. Foi bom mesmo. Tirando a parte de esportes, né? A gente pode falar assim, tirando a parte de esportes, foi bom. Eu realmente gostei muito. Agora, aquele indie, não é nem esse Lost in Random. Que jogo lindo, velho. Meu Deus. Caramba. Esse 3v3 aí também foi daorinha. Agora, o que eu mais gostei foi crossplay, velho. Tudo tinha crossplay. Crossplay pra tudo. Libera. Boa. Acho que é isso, né? Acabou? É, acabou. Então é isso, pessoal. Pra você que está vendo isso agora, quando sair o vídeo, provavelmente vai estar no meio do Notícias de Quinta, então passa lá. Mas lembre-se, toda quinta-feira tem Notícias de Quinta às 9 horas da noite. E vai começar daqui a 8 minutos, então eu vou ter que correr. E fiquem de olho nas nossas redes sociais, que a gente sempre anuncia as streams quando dá, né? Porque realmente questões de logística. E também sempre fique de olho, porque todo sábado tem stream da gente. Tem também, se não me engano, terça-feira tem um quadro de animes. Tem o nosso quadro também, o Porquê Jogar, que tá entrando toda sexta-feira. Deixa eu parar isso daqui, por favor. Obrigado. Pronto. E também tem os nossos podcasts, que são o Notícia de Quinta, que entra na sexta-feira no Spotify e no sábado, no domingo no YouTube. Também vai ter, tá cheio de coisa, Coisa você tem, só curtir lá. Setor 7. Falou, gente, e até a próxima.